I've been there actually when that's happened. It's no fun.
That particular seaweed, that is sargassum, and what I know about that is it tends to rot on the beaches,
Yeah.
and it gives off a rotten egg smell.
So it's different than the red tide.
It's totally different from a red
Yeah.
tide, but will definitely put a damper on your beach vacation. And you may be starting to think about beach vacations with these temperatures trending up over the next few days. Back into the 70s tomorrow, 80s Thursday and Friday. But look, when we get into late March and we start getting into the 80s, you know storms aren't too far away. So Friday night, we bring in that chance for some strong to severe storms. Not much activity on the radar right now across at least central Alabama. A few sprinkles back into far northwestern Alabama. We do have a little bit of green showing up on the radar near Fayetteville in Talladega County. That appears to be a control burn there just to the south and west of Sylacauga. No actual rain falling. The radar picking up some of that smoke that we can see from that burn. But some big changes by Friday. Again, the warm up on the way. Southerly flow for the next several days, bringing in that warm, humid air from the Gulf of Mexico. And then by Friday night, note the time here, 11 p.m., strong cold front approaching from the north and west. And this will have associated with it some stronger thunderstorms as it pushes through Mississippi and ultimately into Alabama. Now, this is going to be a late night event for us. This is one of those where you want to make sure you get the weather radio ready with fresh batteries because this will be coming through as most people are sleeping. Note the timing here. Places like Scottsboro, Gunnersville, Coleman, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Greensboro, Selma, 2 a.m. if this model's right. So this would be a late night event for us. The storms exiting by the time we kick off the weekend, 6 a.m. Most of those storms are pushing out of Alabama, just a few lingering in the southeastern corner of the state, and we'll actually see some sunshine by Saturday afternoon. But we've got a weather aware in place from 10 p.m. Friday to 5 a.m. Saturday for the potential for some strong to severe storms. Even outside of thunderstorms, some gusty winds are possible. Within storms, we could be dealing with some wind gusts over 60 miles an hour, and tornadoes are a possibility with this setup. We'll break down the ingredients for that in just a minute. I do think there could be some pockets of heavier rain that push closer to 3 inches in a few spots. So let's talk about the ingredients. Just above our heads, about a mile above the surface, strong low-level jet will be developing, and we'll show you what the model's popping out for some of these numbers here. Those winds about a mile up, pushing over 80 miles an hour, so plenty of wind energy, but this also helps develop spin in the atmosphere, and that can lead to those rotating storms that produce severe weather, but also potentially tornadoes. The question with an event like this usually is how unstable will the atmosphere be? And you can see we don't have a ton of that instability. This is called CAPE. And for any severe weather in the state of Alabama, you're typically looking for numbers to get above or at least close to 200. We're pretty close to that, but it's going to be a struggle to get that unstable air in because of the timing. One of the cooler parts of the day. So something we'll be keeping a close eye on, but there's at least some potential here for some severe weather, so make sure you're aware of what's going on as we head into Friday night and early Saturday morning. A lot of rain over the next 7 days. We get this round of rain Friday, another round as we head into the start of next week, 2 to 3 inches likely across north and central Alabama, some locally higher amounts. So the big round of storms is an overnight situation. And again, those are frustrating for us, but that chance of rain late Friday night and Saturday is 100%. Everybody's going to deal with some rain, some spots more than others. And again, the potential for some of those storms between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. to be strong to severe, then off and on showers and storms as we head into the first half of next week, and some locally heavy rain there between Sunday and Tuesday possible. So we'll have to keep an eye out for maybe some localized flooding concerns as we head into next week. Ben, Sherry.
All right.